All right. Says we are live. So hello. How are we? I have our spirit for the day picked out. I have not done my tarot draw for today, but I've got a couple other things that I've ticked off the to-do list this morning. So it's kind of like a medium level readiness for the midweek day. I was anticipating that I would feel kind of like a midweek slump, and yes, that came true. Energy levels are kind of low, and we ran out of coffee creamer, so I have not had coffee. I did have a glass of soda just to try and get some caffeine in. We'll see how that works. But I am definitely feeling the midweek slump. So apologies if we are low energy at the start, and then hopefully the caffeine will kick in and we'll be able to write. The other thing that I did yesterday was my brother brought over nephew number 3 for a little bit yesterday and brought over like a little kit project for making a little mini bird feeder. It involved nails. So since I was the one doing it with nephew number 3, who's very, very young and should not be hammering nails yet. I was the one to do the hammering, and I managed to get a blood blister. Yay! So that's going to be painful for the next 2 weeks, and I'm rediscovering how useful my thumb is whenever I try to grip something or try to do something, and I'm like, ow, this hurts. Because it's like sort of on the side, but also on the pad. So like gripping things hurts. Like in general, I am definitely anticipating the much later stage of healing when it has sort of like grown a new level of skin underneath, and then it begins to sort of like scab off or whatever. But yeah, so I managed to catch my thumb. So I swung the hammer very lightly still, but still, it's a hammer. It's got weight. And I was holding it's a little teeny tiny nail, y'all, teeny tiny. And so I managed to catch my thumb first with the hammer, and I think I like kind of adjusted because I knew, but in the process, more of my thumb got underneath the lip of the little nail, and the hammer and gravity continued to do its job. So the bottom one is the worst one. So it looks like have a little, I don't know, deer track or something on my deer footprint on my thumb, but it hurts. So is what it is. We're gonna deal with it. So yeah, hooray. That's kind of the vibe of just like things are happening. My great aunt, who is 94, we got a phone call yesterday that they had to take her to the hospital again. So fun times. I mean, we're already planning to go down tomorrow anyway, but it was not for that purpose. So now that just sort of adds a level of anxiety to mom's running around trying to call people and make sure that she's got all the data and paperwork and all that kind of stuff. So fun times. But we are here to try and focus and get some words and have some good and creative efforts come out of the next 2 hours. So Maggie says, hello, lovelies. Hello, how are you? Cyanide says, hello, everyone. Excellent. Freya says, hello, hello. You're feeling the midweek slump and the middle slump. Oh, okay. So you have reached the middle of your story and you are realizing that you need to prop it up a bit. Gotcha. Megan says, hello, everyone. You're working on an ad for your stream this afternoon. Excellent. So you are feeling very productive. Yay. And don't forget to give us the link to that stream in the self-promo sprint later. Cyanide says, personally, I'm lucky enough to be on vacation since noon, so everything is fine. Ooh, well, congrats on your shiny new vacation. That's amazing. And CB says, hello, hello. And Laura says, good afternoon. Good afternoon to you as well. Ow, indeed. Yes, very much ow. Cool Gamer says, hello, how are you? CB says, put some aloe vera on it. Do I have any aloe vera? I don't think we do at the moment. So I should put that on my shopping list because we are going to do one last grocery run before we leave tomorrow. So I will put that on the list. Thank you, CB. Ouch. Yes, indeed. But the little bird feeder got made. Nephew number 3 helped me put bird seed in it, and it had little suction cups, so we like stuck it to the to his eye level on the doors leading out to the porch, so that if any birds decide to come see it, he will be able to see them kind of eye level, which will be fun. So, okay, brain, what are we doing? Card, that's what we need to do. All right, so we got the coyote inverted. So coyote looks like this. He's very cute, but he was inverted, so upside down. So let's see. So the protection message, which is when you read it upside down, says, sometimes a goal is so enticing and alluring that you lose your footing in the pursuit. You begin to fixate on capturing this prize, whether it be an opportunity you have always wanted, a relationship with that elusive someone, or the promise of that big break. Coyote warns you that this trickster energy seducing you now will yield nothing but disappointment and unnecessary heartbreak if you let yourself be fooled. The Great Spirit wants the best for you, so when your plans go topsy-turvy, know that the coyote is present to protect and bless you. Listen to her gentle warning not to take the world too seriously or become too attached to the form and timing of your desire. Something better is beckoning. If you learn your lessons and lighten your heart, it will not be long before you see that crooked, so interesting phrasing. Before you see that crooked, though the path may have been, you were on the right one all along. Okay, so coyote inverted says if you get a new shiny idea at this point in April, not the shiny new idea you started April 1 or 2 or 3, but if you get a shiny new idea on day 13, maybe put that off till later. If there is a deal that seems to be too good to be true, it's probably too good to be true. So keep that in mind. But also, yeah, I like the phrase, it's a gentle warning not to take the world too seriously or become too attached to the form and timing of your desire. So you know it's going to happen. You know you're going to publish your books. You know you're going to become the author you've always wanted to be. Just maybe not necessarily on the timeline that you had planned out. So there you go. So that's the message for today. Hopefully it resonates with somebody. Charlie says, hey, hey. Hello, Charlie. And CB says another thing to put on the to-do list. Yes, is make sure you take care. Well, Dad is staying here. So Dad will still have perishables. But we are headed out. So Charlie says, I am trying to get some work done before the weather gets here. You already feel like you've been hit by a truck. As a result, you will not be streaming this afternoon. Gotcha. We will miss you. Oops, the chat jumped. Megan says, oh, sorry to hear that, Charlie. Yes, indeed. Ooh, and Laura has an excerpt for us. Here's an excerpt of the short story, Tentacles and Boomboxes, that you were rewriting last night. It takes place in the 80s, hence the name. Hey, I said, clapping my hand on Zachary's shoulder. He ignores me while swirling the trackball with flicks of his wrist and hits launch buttons in time to his tunes, laser focused. Amber, Kyle greets. Sorry, let's try that again. Amber, Kyle greets. Come to watch this loser totally botch the game? I nod, but I'm sucked into watching Zachary's fingers dance like spellwork. Blue cities are defended by his perfectly timed artilleries. Attack missiles split, causing webs of possible destruction across the glowing screen. Explosions imminent. Nice. Nice. Ta-da! Indeed. Indeed. Charlie says to Megan, thank you. Yes, you anticipated this, hence why you were working early. Yeah, your knees feel like they're full of angry bees. Luckily, you have reading to do today. Yes. I hope you feel better soon. Hopefully, the weather passes through quickly. Stacy says, I made it. Can't stay long because you have a parent-teacher conference to go to later. All right. Well, in that case, we ought to get started. I'm going to hit the share button. And we're going to start with 15 because my brain feels like it can only handle a 15 to start. So I scrolled the 20-minute down to 15. That way, sorry for those of you who wanted a 20, but I need a 15 and making executive decisions here. All right, so if you have already been working this morning, remember to save. If you have not already been working today, make sure you pull up your document. Now would be a great time to do it. I actually have 2 documents in front of me. I have the shiny new idea I started on at the beginning of April. So we're continuing with that. But I also have some editing that I have pulled up that I can do. I can sort of switch between them because I'm feeling like that might be the thing to do today, is a bit of editing. So here we go. Don't forget to hydrate. Have something to sip on beside you. Cheers. 3, make sure that you straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take one. If you need to refill that hydration or get a snack, whatever it is, make sure you do that. Here we go. 15 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right. That was the first sprint. How'd we do? I finished doing adding some events in my planner. And then I started with editing. I got through 1.5 scenes, I think, like roughly. I think I'm about the halfway point of this one, from what I remember anyway. So yeah, so I've been, it's progress. I will take it. I will take the progress. And then, let's see. Maggie missed the intro because you walked out of range of the headphones. You had to deliver lunch bottles to the baby goats like a good slave human. Like a good animal butler. Yes. And Devin's comment about the knees full of angry bees feeling made me think and wonder if I could do it in emojis, and the answer is yes, I can. I can do bees knees in emojis. Maggie says, they say being stung by bees helps with arthritis. You could bring a few in a jar since to silence the bees in your knees. That is an idea, but Charlie doesn't know if if we're amenable to that. So Heather says hello. I said hello back. Devin said howdy. So it is now an official stream now that Devin is here. Hello. Maggie says I could bring you warm honeyed candied fruit and oatmeal cookies as well. Warm cookies always make the ouchies better. They do. Which is why cookies. I said, Devin, how are you? And Devin recognized the emojis as the bee's knees. That is true. Cookies definitely make things better, says Charlie. Cyanide got 87 words that time. Excellent. Megan made significant headway on creating the visual part of your ad. Excellent. CB got 242 words. Yay. Love that. Laura microwaved up some cheese enchiladas. Ooh, nice. And Dull says, hi, hello, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Devin saw your chiropractor this morning and you are now well adjusted. Yay. I could make a pun about well adjusted, but my brain is not quite getting there at the moment. So just know that my brain attempted but failed. CB has an excerpt for us. Bruce grabbed Fury and threw him out the door. Really? Nick Fury. somehow, the Hulk versus Nick Fury. I'm not entirely, I'm not really sure who would win. Okay, sorry. Distracted. Bruce grabbed Fury and threw him out the door, and then he followed, turning into an enormous green rage monster as he always did. A few minutes later, you heard Fury screaming. Yeah, I don't know. Somehow I think Nick Fury might have something up his sleeve. Okay, so Maggie also had the same thought about well-adjusted and Devin, but we love Devin. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Alrighty. Well, I think I am ready to go into the next sprint. I think I might just continue with the editing, see how much I can do. We'll see. So, let me share. Share. We're going to use one of Laura's pretty cherry blossom timers. Here we go. Julie is here. Hello, you're here. Welcome. I saw your comment about Lisa Daly's timer being the background noise of the waves being what you usually sleep to. Did you manage to avoid the nap syndrome in order to continue to write? CB says, I just have this image of Fury being thrown down the street on his butt, but he'll like something out of The Simpsons. Gotcha. Okay, so that's the scene. That's the image you are creating. Gotcha. All right. self-promo reminders. This is the self-promo sprint. So if you have something you would like to promote, your YouTube channel, Twitch channel, Etsy shop, Amazon author page, website, blog, social medias, etc. If you had something you would like to promote, now is the time to do so, and bonus points and gold stars to you if it is writing adjacent. Those are your self-promo reminders. 2, second set of reminders, I guess. 1, save your document. 2, make sure you have something to sip on. Cheers. 3, make sure that you straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take one. Either go refill that hydration. Mozzarella sticks. I'm jealous. Sorry. For a snack like that. Or just to get your blood flowing, make sure you do that. Here we go. 25 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, that was the second sprint. If you did not do the self-promo, remember that you can get around the audio filters by spelling out the dot and .com, and then promote yourself that way. All right. Let's see. Becca came in. Hello. Welcome. Where are we? Ah, yes. Okay. So Devin was saying if Devin made a timer for me, the clock would occasionally stop so that I can dawdle. Or I suggested, would the clock ever really start? Because that's the question. And Tina came in, and all right. So I think Laura had the first self-promo. So Laura says, my writing podcast, new episodes every Friday morning, and there's the Anchor link. And Julie says, the goal is to stay as engaged in sprints today as possible. This book won't write itself. Yes, it's quite rude of our stories not to write themselves, don't you think? I mean, honestly, it's so rude. You would think that they would be able to do that for themselves, but no, they're dependent upon us. We have a codependent relationship with our stories. Megan says, Charlie isn't streaming today, so I'll be taking up the helm. I'll be hosting a live stream on my channel at 5 p.m. Eastern today, and here's the link. Excellent. So Laura says, yay, Megan. And Tina says, here's my YouTube channel, and there's the link. And Devin says, here's my things, the link tree for Dev75. And Heather says, I usually host sprints on Sundays at noon Eastern, but I will be taking time off the rest of the month to spend with the family. More sprints for the playlist. That is also helpful. Thank you, Devin. Appreciate that. And Tina also has a website that you can visit, tinaholland.com. Writing content is coming in May for Heather. Megan says, I'm offering to write your sales copy starting at $15 for 150 words and $50 for 500 words. The actual value is much higher, and there is the Fiverr link that explains the details. Megan says, I'm also offering to critique up to 500 words of copy for $5. Over 1,001 words is going to be $15. Make your sales copy work harder for you. Devin says the AuthorTube Writing Conference is happening in July, and there's the website for the AuthorTube Writing Conference. And Heather says, I'm also a freelance line editor, copy editor, and proofreader specializing in working with independent authors. Let's see if we're a good fit. And there is Heather's website. The AuthorTube All-Nighter is tomorrow night. Ooh, exciting. And there's the playlist for that. Heather says, I recently added a couple more items to my Etsy shop, art for writers and lovers of fantasy and sci-fi, and there's the Etsy shop link. Ah, yes, this was my reminder of how to get around to the filters. CB says, I will only be able to do one of the all-nighter streams because the others are far too late for you. Gotcha. And then Becca came in. Yay. You just helped your mom run some errands. Does the coyote inverted mean today we're not supposed to have fun? No, the coyote inverted means that we maybe are being enticed or tempted to do something that's not necessarily good for us, and that we should accept the coyote inverted as a reminder not to try and take the easy route or that kind of thing. So there you go. Elizabeth said, hello, hello. Just came back from running errands. Excellent. Welcome. CB got 237 words. Yay. Tina rereading what you wrote yesterday and added 67 words. Nice. Julie says, decided to move outside to write because it is so beautiful. That took a minute, but you're now set up for as long as your battery lasts. Good. Good, good. Stacy says, I'm getting work done. Excellent. Went out to the livestock because the snow is coming down horizontally. Oh my. You are very cold now. Yes, I would imagine so. Stevie says, even the author who must not be named couldn't come up with self-writing stories. True. True. Lindsay says, hello, happy to be here. Hello, happy to have you. Yes, I figured that was what you meant. The Classic FM Hall of Fame is this weekend. Ooh, exciting. So I got 47 more words, and you got lost on Instagram. Yes, it's very easy to get lost there. JL is here. Hello. Can't stay long, but wanted to pop in and say hello. Thank you. Oh, I didn't even notice. Yes, Instagram. Yes, like shiny new ideas. Shiny new ideas at the beginning of camp is fine, but probably not midway through. Probably. I say that, and I'll probably come have a shiny new ideas and stuff. Lindsay says, needed that coyote reminder. Holy wow. Oh, good. I'm glad. That's what's so fun about doing those cards, is because it really does resonate with quite a few of us. So, all right, let's do another sprinty sprint. Share the screen. We'll just use the same timer. Let's scroll it all the way back. All right, so 1, save your document. Oh, I didn't even say how far I got. I got, what number am I on now? I got 3.5 scenes, and maybe 3.25. But yes, that's the progress. Editing. It's going. Yes. Okay, so save your document. I'm getting distracted again, y'all. Have some hydration. Cheers. Three, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take one. Here we go. 25 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, that was sprint number 3. I managed to get through quite a few shorter scenes there. So I think that was a good 7 or 8 scenes, I think, which is great. So I can feel the progress, even though I feel very little energy. So I think editing was definitely the way to go today, because my brain is not reacting like creatively, but I can at least kind of notice some of the things that I need to fix and go through those. So editing is definitely the vibe for today. So hooray! I can at least, I have at least enough written on various stories that I can now edit. So yay! So that is the task for today, I guess. Ooh, Julie says 3K in for one day and about 600 in that sprint. That's amazing. That's awesome. That is great. CB had the advice for us along with the Coyote Spirit for card for today. If you get a shiny new idea this month, write it down very briefly and put it away for Nano July or Nano November. Heather also spent some of the self-promo sprint getting your fingers inky. You are working on making an index of your stamps to put in a small photo book. Oh, that's a nice way to do it. For reference, and also something that you could take with you as an art vendor. There you go. Yeah. You started collecting rubber and clear stamps again after starting your Etsy shop. Yes. And I had just thinned out a lot of my art supplies, and then I put an order in on the notebook therapy, and ordered like a bunch of really cute washi tape, but also some rubber stamps. So I'm excited for those. I got the notification that like a partial shipment had been started, so I'm guessing that they don't have the other box set of washi just yet ready, so it will be coming in 2 shipments then instead of 1, as it happens. Heather says you just stamped all of your Celtic themed stamps. Ooh, nice. You would love to use these quite soon. I'm guessing that a lot of them are sort of like knot based, and I do love a good Celtic knot. Heather says, on to the animals. You have 3 horse stamps, a rabbit, a cat, a crow, a bee, and a couple of butterflies. Ooh, nice. Critter creatures. Cyanide had dinner. Excellent. Food for the brain. See, we got a nice 299 words. Excellent. Excellent. Elizabeth said, trying to write a speech, but you're struggling after a long day of last-minute purchases and errands. Yeah. There are some moments where it feels like the creativity is running dry, and you may have to do some self-care. Refill the creative will in another way. Heather says, then you'll do the foliage, then the collections. Nice. Charlie says, just finished your conflict resolution style assessment. You are primarily an emotion style. You are both surprised and not surprised. You are most surprised by how low you scored on creative problem solving. I think that is a skill that if you are not consistently using it, oftentimes sort of becomes less readily available. Because I know that I used to have like really like crap tons of creative problem solving skills, and without having needed them, I feel like I am definitely struggling to get them when I need them again. Becca says, I ignored the coyote, sometimes as you should, and you're working on a new idea. To be fair, you pulled the ant. Honor the present moment. There you go. So maybe the coyote was not meant for you and the ant was. So there you go. CB struggled with the Nano site. I'll be honest, I have not been on there since day one when I was finally able to get in. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to upload, I'm going to update this daily. Haven't done it. Have not done it. Maggie says, house is now tidied because hubby and youngest are coming home a day early from KC. What is KC? Kansas City? Brain? Did I get that right? I don't know. Elizabeth said, yes, I think I have to push this to tomorrow and rather relax for the rest of the evening. Heather says, I'm saving the best for last, your collection of Lavinia stamps. Ooh, I've not heard of Lavinia stamps. What do those look like? Oh, I see. Okay, I will share the screen so that others will also. So some of these, those are pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. You're using the highly detailed, most profile stamps are mostly coming to your, brain. Using these highly detailed, mostly profile stamps is definitely coming to your Etsy shop. There you go. I don't know why that was so hard to read for me. Maggie is on board with Becca's shiny idea. Julie says, I don't understand how or why, but the Nano site is truly not user-friendly. And I wonder how much of that is because the Nano organization was mostly sort of like, I don't know that grassroots is like the right terms for it, but it was sort of like the built it themselves. And so perhaps the person they got to build it or update it in whenever the last giant update was perhaps not the most familiar with user interface issues. I don't know. Maggie says Kansas City. Yes. Okay. I guessed right then. CB says the website thinks I won, but I haven't written half of your project. Oh, no. Well, if you have made your 50,000 word count and you put in your word count goal as 50,000, then there you go. Stacy says, I just reached a good stopping point since you need to leave for the conferences in just a few minutes. This is very good news. Yes, indeed. CB says, let's just start over again. Delete the project and start again. Yeah. CB says, ever since they updated the site about 3 years ago, it's been like that. Yes, I would agree with this. Becca says to Maggie, it was blinding, the shiny idea. Yeah. You can't look away. CB got your current word count is 75K for the month. So busy. You are always the ultimate champion of word counts. It's amazing. All right, we have about 20 minutes, so I'm going to give us our another 15. If I can scroll. Find the right spot. Close. Oh, okay. I just realized. My timer has this weird jittery thing. Okay, let's do this. Let's find a different one then, because I don't feel like... Let's choose one of Laura's, and I will have to figure out what that jittery thing is. this one. All right, scroll that down to the actual time that we want. There we go. Make it big. All right, bye, Stacy. See you next week. And okay, so don't forget to save your document. All the progress that we have made, we want to keep it. 2, make sure that you have something to hydrate with. Take a sip. Cheers. Three, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take one. Those are your reminders. Here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. How was that? I think I got another 4. No, 3, because I just clicked over to the 4th scene. So I got another 3 scenes completed editing. Wasn't a whole lot that I wanted to change in there, so that's good. Feels nice when I don't feel the need to change things. So it was good. It was good. And a relatively successful editing session. So I used 3.5 of those sprints to do some solid editing. I guess it was 3.5-ish. I don't know, somewhere around that, because I split the first sprint. But that was good. That was good. Stacy said, I gave up on camp because of so many computer issues. Gotcha. And CB is at 39,318. Okay, nice. Stacy says, see everybody next week. And Maggie said, bye, Stacy. Heather says, thanks for sharing the screen a bit ago. You think you will share photos of your stamp collection to your Instagram? Yeah, that could be quite fun. You clearly have an addiction, don't we all? Don't we all? We all love the pretty things, all the stationary things. Maggie says 311 words and popcorn. Ooh, nice. CB 157, taking you to a total of 40,568 words for the month, which is fantastic. That's great. And 720,227 words for Millwordy. When is your deadline for Millwordy? Or is that since the beginning of the year? I'm curious. Becca says, got a good chunk done of your new idea. Excellent. Yay. Cyanide got 102 words that time. Excellent. Good, good. Okay, CB says you think your deadline is in October. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. All righty. Well, don't forget to save. Okay, so brain. I will not be here on my normal sprints Friday, Sunday, and Monday. So the next time I have a normally scheduled sprint session will be the next Wednesday, which is the 20th. Going on the road trip with Mom to see fam. So we will be gone for the weekend. We'll be driving back up on Monday, so I won't be streaming on Monday. 8-hour drive. I will not have energy to stream. So I will hopefully be able to catch a stream here and there and be in the comments and do a couple sprints, because I don't want to spend the whole time not getting some writing in. I am going to take my laptop, so I might be able to find a coffee shop somewhere. But either way, I will hopefully see y'all in the chats, and I will see y'all next Wednesday, if nothing else. So we will see y'all around. Don't forget to save and be blessed. And yes, we will drive safe. That's part of the reason why it takes 8 hours. But thank you. Heather says, I made a late lunch, fried eggs, turkey, bacon, and toast. CB says, it's my cousin's birthday on Wednesday, so I don't think I'll see her. Because she'll be back at school. Gotcha. Thanks. I will do my best. See you next Wednesday. Enjoy the break and drive. Yes. Yes. I'm determined. I want to go to the beach this time. Somehow, some way. Because we usually are busy seeing family rather than doing the beach drive as well. But I want to go to the beach this time. So hopefully I'll remember to actually vlog some of it. That would be nice, right? Lindsay says, thanks for the sprints. You're welcome. Thanks for this, friends. Take care of you and the family. Thank you. Julie made the move back inside because sun and pale skin. Yes. That reminds me, I need to pack sunscreen. Thank you. Let me add that to my list. Sunscreen. All right, thank you. I will see y'all later and have a wonderful rest of the day. Don't forget that Charlie will not be streaming on Twitch, so Megan is going to be streaming on YouTube. And also check out Devin's playlist, which I will copy and paste. Enter. So that you'll be able to find Devin's list as well. All right, thank you very much, and I will see y'all soon. Bye.